The results of the recent study even surprised us, because surprisingly it appeared that the state of Europe forest in general, I would like to underline in general, is good. Forest area is growing, forest wood stock, we call this also biomass, is growing. We have more and more protected forests. At the same time, forests provide us with the same or even increased amount of wood and other products. This is a general picture. Of course, we deal with forestry, with sustainable forest management on a national level. There are many problems that happen on the local levels. There are still problems with forest health and vitality. However, also we noticed in the report that that forest condition in the region at least stopped deteriorating, which was a huge fear for our predecessors. So I would say that these are main findings mean that also in great extent, thanks to activities of Forest Europe or MCPFE as it used to be called before, we started to observing, let's say, first fruits of these activities, and but this should not mislead us that the whole job is done. Each time we have different situation, new challenges appear. They are different than problems. Maybe we're able to solve at least some problems our predecessors were dealing with, but life is going on, and we have a new one. And it's important not to stop or to somehow consume fruits we have got so far, but we have to keep the dynamics of the process, and we have to look forward and further develop the tools, and also continue this monitoring, to be vigilant and to be aware about the change of state and of forest, but also to be aware about or to monitor results of policies that countries implied so far. So this is, first of all, we have something like 1 billion hectares of forest in the region, which is indeed 25% of global resources. It's a significant figure. However, we have to say that 80% of these resources are located in Russian Federation. So in the remaining part of the Forest Europe, we have 200 million hectares, but this is really a significant resource. And what we may say also that despite forests in the region stand something like 25% of the global total, these forests deliver much more industrial wood. And what is also more interesting and maybe not known to a broader public, that the region is self-sufficient in terms of wood production. Of course, we have net import, net export, but in terms of a total amount, the region satisfies the needs of European society, also in terms of wood production. What is also important that we call this growing stock, but the amount of wood which is growing in European forests is increasing as well. And in the last 20 years, this is the period we cover with our reporting, more than 8 billion cubic meters were added to European forests. And just to give a kind of put it in the perspective, this is a total. It is equivalent of a total amount of wood which grows in France, Germany, and Poland. I think these are important figures, and I think that should be somehow acknowledged also by society.